So what is up, dudes? Here is Angry Grandpa. I tried to make a video before, but my mouse couldn't see on the map, and I wanted to showcase why this first map it's bad. It's very stupid made when it comes to AI and the mission itself, like how hard it is. I'm gonna choose Sergeant York just because that I had some good matches with him. Obviously tier 5, I play with tier 8, and I failed. I've lost. I've done my best and I still lost because in my team half of it was completely, I don't know, scared to go towards a certain point, and I'm gonna go towards that and I'm gonna explain where it is. Now when it comes to this map, it's very hard to do like the defending of the base. It's on the same level of difficulty if you put it like with some other previous events, but I don't know how it's gonna be the second map, third map and fourth map, but I know for a reason that if I use, let's say, an AFV like it is now with squad, it's gonna be one of the most hardest matches you can have with AFV, light tanks, TD and SPG. Especially the SPG on this map, it sucks big time. Only thing you can do is just join the fight and then just survive, or at least try to hit some tanks from far away, but from this point you cannot. So here is the map. Here is the area where I'm gonna go. Here is the ship that basically has no point. I have no idea why the ship goes from this point to that point, but seems like it's bringing us inside the ship like this. Would have been better if you put the ship from the beginning. Well, whatever, this is the story line. So here we are, we have 1, 2 and 3. Here on top you have 3 small bases that you have to capture, which is the ammo slots or barracks or positions. Downsize, you have also 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, so 7 in total that you have to get. Now beware, if you go on this area you might spot some AI, which is the sniper itself. If you see it, kill it. Sometimes the shells doesn't hit him, but it does. Now one is still alive because my eyesight is still spotted, like I'm still spotted, so one is still alive, but you cannot see him. It's impressive, man, it's freaking impressive. So those guys are capturing the base while having no idea that one tank is still alive or someone is still alive, you know. So they killed it, and now after you get the base here and those 2 on top, you have to wait to this, I don't know, door to break out, you know, so that you can continue your mission. So now you go down this area, and this is a spot where some tanks may be blocked. I've bumped into this problem. So slowly, right side brakes, you go straight down, you leave the tank to go by itself. Don't try to do WSAD, whatever, doesn't help. And here we go now on top of the hill. Now after you do this, keep in mind this tank is quite slow. If you get in the cap circle like this guy is gonna go now, you're gonna unlock the spawning. So better it is to not go in the spawning area to unlock it. Let's kill these. So the circle is in this area. Especially it's good to go around the circle behind this bus, and then you can go, you know, kill the squad that's in the freaking buildings. Let's get this one also. So don't try to rush, especially in this area. Sometimes people rush, and after you've done that, you get 2 tanks in this area. They're gonna pop out, you're gonna kill them. A few tanks there, you're gonna pop out, they kill them. But if you're gonna get an eyesight, you will be spotted, and means that a sniper, a squad member, it will be here, you know. So you have to stay alive, far away, and eyes on the map. Now, if you go where he goes now, the medium, you're gonna spot some tanks. If you go in this area, you're gonna spot other tanks. So here I'm trying to kill some... Come on, man. You just sit there and freaking do nothing. But be careful, if you go after this guy's looking at me now, I'm gonna get shot. Cannot penetrate this guy. But it's a tank there, in there. The squad. You have to get the squad down. And as you see, I'm shooting 5-10 shots and I cannot hit his head, man, which is insane. You have the tanks here. If you go down, well, good luck, you're dead. It happened to me during the live stream, and I bumped down, and the tank was completely, you know, demolished. Kaputski. So you can go on the bridge, but I prefer the downside, because sometimes you can bump into some tanks, and if some tanks are not spotted, you can go in this area down. And if you have a faster tank, I would really encourage you to do this. Obviously you're gonna have tanks in that area. Here is a tank, here is a squad member, so it's better to have them killed. Amazing, fucking amazing, man. Yeah, so my Bradley's ATGMs doesn't hit, but the Swingfire ATGMs hits, you know, it's freaking insane. I'm gonna leave the tank like it is now with 41 HP so you guys can see where I'm gonna be spawned if I die, which is a very bad position to be spawned if the tanks are not dead. So after you kill the tanks in this area, you get in the circle area where you're gonna be unlocking the tanks to come after you, and the guys kill them. So here are the tanks. Well, the tank especially. You have the squad on top of the building that no one shoots. Tanks on the sides, tanks on the other side. Yeah, so I'm dead. So this is the spawning you're gonna get. Now if the guys didn't kill some tanks in this area, well, you could be ending dead, you know. One guy remained there, like, no idea why. Players have no guts, man, to play on this map. They're very scared to play on this map. Even though some of them played already the map, they are still scared to play. So it's very, I don't know, not sad, but it's shitting me to see this. On the first map, the difficulty level of a 3rd or taken map. It's bad, you know. I mean, at least in my opinion. So you go close to this guy, you're gonna kill it. As you see, the tanks are coming from the left side, and then you have tanks coming from the other side.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Why and who's pushing the tank? I cannot penetrate this guy frontally. So here you have this third one of the tanks coming from the other side, which is, you know, fairly fine. Let's capture this base. You can go, well, not so much, because you cannot go around of it. You have to sit here and capture one player in one match off camera. After the blocks been, because this one has to fall down and form like a road for you. He went before and he died. It's like the building collapsed on him. So here is the building collapsing and growing some. Be careful, because in this area you can even fall down and die or remain stuck. Careful here in the front area where you're gonna aim for the snipers. So you are spotted now by design, means spotted by the snipers. They are on top of the hill, or the building, sorry. So don't rush so much. Okay, now you kill this guy. You have a lot of them behind. And now we go on this bridge, where basically you're gonna see it on your garage. And here you're gonna see some tanks coming, and a lot of them. And now comes the big problem. In this building, some tanks can shoot through buildings. Oh, come on, man, don't block my fire. Cannot penetrate this guy. Whatever. After you kill these, you're gonna bump into some secondary targets. These are on the freaking buildings that I was talking about. Now you're gonna have a spawn from the left side. You see now, this is the left side. And a spawn from the back side, like from the right side. You can use this rock, but it doesn't help you, especially when, let's say, the people doesn't kill all of them and they're still alive. So I'm looking up and down, trying to get also the ship secured so it doesn't get damaged, but also to kill some tanks. Well, my teammates do something. It's one of the most hardest maps if you play randomly, man. It's difficult, you know. So you see these are like popping out, and if you get shot by them, man, the damage is a lot. See, I got shot by one of them. And now comes the spawn from the other side. which is behind. Some more tanks to come. This is the other side. And out comes the hell loose. Look, other tanks coming from this area. Other tanks, mediums. And now we have to use the repair kit because some players said like, man, you don't need to use the repair kit if you stay safe. How many tanks can sit behind this freaking rock, man? Like, come on. Look, I can't even penetrate this guy. I can't really penetrate this guy. I have to help the teammates so that I can get back. I cannot penetrate this one. What can I do with this 180 penetration? Just ask for help, because that's all I can do. I don't have a squad, I don't have nothing. So they captured the base, even though if some players, AI is still alive. And this was the match. And this is how the fight it gets, and so on. It can get worse than this, especially if players doesn't know the map, haven't played the map, or at least in low tiers and then to top tiers. So it's very annoying to see this happening. If you join with an artillery in this fight, you just have to sit on the bridge area or below the bridge area or where you've been spawned. Or I don't know, I'm gonna play also with the artillery the moment I finish with the other classes, and then I'm gonna see how hard it is to fight with artillery. And I'm gonna use Palmaria or some other tanks, some other, you know, probably small tier or top tier, who knows how it is. But the difficult level of this map, it's very high. Like, okay, I got this 22k damage, but look, man, the tier 6 done just 4k, tier 5 5k. If I was dying and these guys died, there would be left just 2 of them. So this is the saddest part about this map. It's too overwhelming with tanks. You have spawn from the left side, again from the left side, from the bridge, and then you get tanks from the other side, from the right side. And even if you sit behind the rock, doesn't help a lot. I hope they're gonna fix this. They're gonna reduce the tanks. I don't know if it's gonna be any compensation or not. Who cares about that? But you know, when you lose a fight, you lose a fight, and then you start complaining. And mostly this is a video about complaining how the base, well, the base, not the base, the map it's made and the AI it's been put into spawn. So it's a 50-50 with this. My rating about this map and the event itself from the first map, it is probably a 6 or a 7. For the map itself, an 8. Difficulty level, how high it is from 1 to 10? Well, it is 9, 8 to 9 it is. If you're being left alone with just 2 players, you're dead, you cannot win. You're gonna get targeted pretty fast. So guys, tell me in the comments what you think about this event. Have you played this one? What tank you use in this event? And if you like it, thumbs up, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.